Hey guys, what is up? Today we are watching Vampire Diaries season 6 episode 2. And yeah, let's get into it, y'all.
I definitely blew that up about an hour ago.
That's weird.
Why don't we see any people? If we're still on the other side, we should at least be able to see the living.
Where the hell are we? And I don't mean geographically.
I have no idea.
This must be what Grams was talking about when she was saying she found the way to make sure Bonnie had peace. I fucking love that. Grams is a dummy.
Look, it's no big deal. I can just take off.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
What?
Why would you bring her here? You shouldn't be anywhere near her, dumbass. Not after what happened yesterday.
Caroline compelled her to forget Elena attacked her. It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. Right, I forgot you don't care about anything.
I love Jeremy so much.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I mean, I thought it'd be nice to completely overstay my welcome. I'm sorry, I thought, never mind.
Girl, he made it clear that he don't fuck with you like you fuck with him. So cooking for him in the kitchen just make you look desperate, sweetie. It don't give what it should give.
Ivy. Look, why don't we have dinner tonight? Although,
Stefan is too nice.
I should probably do the cooking.
Why give false hope? There goes one of Damon's many black t-shirts.
You gonna erase Bonnie from your head, too?
Missing Bonnie makes me sad, Jer. Missing Damon makes me dangerous. Alaric will compel away any memories and then make me forget that I had him do it. I need you to keep the truth from me, too. Tyler and Stefan are on board.
What about Caroline?
Somehow I doubt she'll take much convincing.
You said that Stefan was looking for a way to bring Bonnie and Damon back.
I thought he was. I've been feeding him leads for months. He let me believe he was following them.
Well, I've been a little focused on magic bubble duty. And as you can see by the lack of magic in Mystic Falls, it's a spectacular fail of a mission. And now you're telling me that this whole time, no one has been doing anything to help Bonnie and Damon?
I wouldn't exactly say no.
Who been helping?
Just a little hint.
I don't know anything.
Witches are also monstrously secretive. Lucky for me, I'm quite gifted at unraveling the truth.
We stand Enzo. Wait, no, we don't stand Enzo, but I like that he's still helping.
Well, well, well. Well, there's a blast from the past. Hello, gorgeous.
Why do they always make Caroline look so great with whoever like the bad guy is? Like Caroline is just the epitome of like we love a good girl who is with a bad boy couple. It's just Caroline is just so good with everybody.
Can't you just compel me to forget everything at once? We can go get a beer.
I'm supernaturally rewiring 3 years of your memories. If it were that easy, I wouldn't be so terrified.
We 6 seasons in and it's only been 3 years.
And how did he make you feel?
Like anything was possible.
Girl, forgetting your memories is so stupid. I do not agree. 10 out of 10 would never fucking recommend.
You had a nice moment on the road with a stranger, but that's all he was. A stranger.
Oh, how many more streets are we gonna wander?
How many times are you gonna ask me questions I don't have the answers to?
The Bonnie and Damon combo is really top tier and nobody has mentioned it. Plus, it also makes me a little happy that, well, not even little, it makes me really happy that Ian was one of the ones who always stood up for my good sis Kat. So we stand the two of them.
May 10th, 1994. Is that a week? That's impossible.
I don't think we should be asking where we are. I think we should be asking when we are.
When we are isn't a when we are what?
Tell me about this moment.
No, you know what? If I'm gonna feel guilty about something, I'm gonna feel guilty about this.
He kissed me. I mean, I shouldn't have let him. I knew that he was in love with me, and even though Steph and I were on the outs, I shouldn't have let him.
He kissed you. You thought it was inappropriate. You told him so.
I told him it was wrong.
Who's Damon Salvatore?
He was my boyfriend. I loved him, and he died.
Damn.
You know, why don't we take a little break, okay? To be honest, I could use a drink.
One thing is, so it's pretty much saying that she has so many memories with Damon that, like, no matter what, she ain't gonna forget. That's what it's looking like.
Well, did she happen to whisper a safe word in her last breaths? Clue, maybe? Witchy path out of here?
No. But if we got here by magic, magic should be able to get us out.
And that frown that's not upside down is telling me what?
Vesmatos incendia.
My bitch can what?
Still can't do magic.
I was about to say they done fucked around and let a bad bitch get her magic back. Girl.
I heard you dropped out of school.
And I heard that you were a lurker who was spying on my life. When do we exit?
Soon. You should reconsider. I mean, looks can only get a girl so far these days.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking feminist tips from a guy who just used his tongue to get secrets out of a coat check, girl.
Garment attendant.
You just made that up. So, did you also make up the Gemini Coven lead too? Because I've never heard of them. Who are they?
No idea. That's not where we're headed.
What? Wait, where are we going?
You'll see.
Hey.
Hey,
Perfect timing. I was just.
I ran into some of your friends
What? Where?
here.
Stefan! You are a hard man to track down. I wasn't sure if your new friend would invite us in, but she said this was your place. Which means open invitation for all your mates, right? Got any bourbon?
As Caroline, I'm cussing him out immediately. Stefan would have me fucked up as Caroline.
Forgive me, I always...
This is some of the most awkward shit I've ever seen.
Do a crossword puzzle.
Oh, gee, thanks. Breakfast with my least favorite person and a crossword puzzle from 1994. All right. It's a 7-letter word. Or?
You've got to be kidding me. Bonnie, look at the date on that paper.
This is May 10th, 1994. Same day as yesterday. Living the same day.
That's wild as shit. Over and over.
Well, that proves it. We're in hell. My own personal, custom-built hell. You're in it with me. Thumbs up.
No fucking
early
good.
for that.
What's up?
That girl from yesterday, the one with the animal fight. You know where she ended up?
Yeah, my house. I'm not sure how that happened.
She there now?
No, she split. Why?
I have some deputy buddies over the station. One of them said that the sheriff ran a place and the car came up stolen.
Kidding.
No. Now, I can be paranoid, but if there's a bad element coming through town, I want to keep tabs on it.
Yeah.
So, let me know if she shows back up at your place.
Yeah, I will.
You shouldn't. Immediately
Maybe it was
wouldn't
Mystic
trust him.
Falls pageant. Maybe it was when we spent the night at the motel together. I wasn't back together with Stefan yet. And I remember when I was laying in bed with him, all I could think about was kissing him. I wanted to kiss him so badly.
No one kissed anyone. Who's Damon Salvatore?
He was my boyfriend.
That's not it. Next.
I don't know, Rick.
Well, think about it, Elena. Think about that moment where you knew this person was somebody that you had feelings for, that you loved, and that you could see those feelings going on forever.
Imagine it was while she was with Stefan. Or imagine there's some shit that was like, that's like, damn. Like, I was in love with that nigga the whole time. Like, it's crazy.
So, Stefan, tell us. This house, very charming. When'd you get it?
About a month or so ago?
Well, more than that, remember? We met 2 months ago and you already had it.
You've lived here for more than 2 months?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have.
Well, I guess that's just weird because, you know, everyone thought you were living somewhere else. And your job was supposed to be investigative work, not auto repair.
Right. Well, I've moved on from that job.
Well, you can't move on from investigative work until you've solved the investigation, Stefan.
How about we just drop it? I'm happy doing what I'm doing now, and that's all that should really matter, right?
There, darling. No need to make a scene.
Yeah, I understand that Stefan is trying to move on or with his life or whatever you want to call it, but his little attitude is not giving what it should give. It's really not. Sir, you left. Didn't say nothing to nobody, just really got gone. Everybody was under the assumption that you was doing something to try to help, and you wasn't doing shit. So you can see why people would be mad, and you up here acting like shit is just okay. Like,
Hey, this is really not a good time.
I'm sorry. I've just hit a wall with Elena. I just need some insight.
Okay, what's the wall?
I'm trying to get her to figure out when she first fell in love with Damon, but she can't seem to get there.
Well, yeah, because she doesn't want to admit what everyone else already knows. She fell in love with Damon when she was still with Stefan.
period. That's the tea. I mean, I get it, but like everybody knows it. Like, I know it, you know it, they know it. Like, hello, sister. At this point, we 6 seasons, and you might as well just admit to it. Like, we know you ain't hiding it from nobody.
How could you just stop?
Because I had to. I had to move on. You know, the months before I moved here, I was following every lead that Alaric sent my way. I spoke to every witch, every shaman, every psychic in 20 countries around the globe, and every lead was a dead end.
But Enzo has another lead. There's this coven in Oregon.
The Gemini Coven. Yeah, I looked into them too, Caroline. There was nothing there. Because there's nothing we can do. Damon and Bonnie are dead. I had to come to terms with that. And once I did, I had to start over. I couldn't just live my old life with my old friends. I couldn't go near Mystic Falls or Elena
Or me?
Max, what about me?
I thought we were closer than that.
Period.
You couldn't hear in all those messages that I left you? You couldn't hear that I was completely falling apart without you? You never listened to them.
I had to move on. I didn't have a choice.
Fucked up, Stefan.
I had to erase everything.
Well, let me summarize them for you. You're a dick.
Fact.
If you want him out of your house, you throw him out yourself.
You're a real dickhead, and Caroline is 100,000% right. You're a dickhead, and I said what the fuck I said.
No. I was completely faithful to Stefan.
Of course
I
you
did
were.
everything.
I know.
I stuck with him, even when he lost his humanity.
I know you
After
did.
he left the trail of bodies from Florida to Virginia, I fought for him.
I know you did, Elena. You don't want to admit it because you feel like you're betraying Stefan, but this won't work until you do.
No, I loved Stefan. The entire time. I never would have hurt him.
Elena, you have been lucky enough to love two people this deeply in your young life. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay.
The fact that they be trying to make it seem like, oh, it was okay that she was in love with two brothers, it's nuts to me. Sister girl, that is not okay. It is very weird. So don't start thinking that it's okay. It's okay for you to admit it now because everybody already knows that it was fucked up and they know that you was in love with Damon before you broke up with Stefan, but still, like, bitch. I'm curious to know what the memory is, though, like, for real.
I was 2 seconds from deciding that I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna leave the room. Until Damon walked in to give me my birthday gift. It was a necklace that Stefan had given me. I'd lost it. Damon knew what the necklace meant to me. My necklace. What it meant, I put my feelings for Stefan. Even though he loved me, he gave me the one thing that represented hope for me and his brother. I knew how much it hurt him, but he did it. It was the most selfless that he's ever been. And in that moment, I loved him. I didn't want to. I mean, it terrified me, but for that moment, I loved him. Do it. It's okay, I'm ready.
I need you to be sure. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Just take it away, please.
Damon never came into the room. He never gave you the necklace. The party was miserable, and we spent the rest of the night at the house watching movies and eating popcorn. Jeremy.
Jeremy. Damon killed Jeremy. He snapped his neck right in front of me.
Elena. Who is Damon Salvatore?
He's Stefan's brother. He was a monster. Then he died.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let her go.
Okay.
I got a girl out there crying over you because she cares so much. And I'm here trying to figure out why, because I can't see what's worth caring about. You know, Damon once told me that he promised you an eternity of misery. And I remember thinking, well, what could his brother have ever done to inspire so much hatred?
Yeah.
And now I get it. You know, a brother to him. Brothers don't give up.
Period.
So every time I see you doing anything that looks like you have done so, every time you try to start over in a life that's nothing but a lie,
I'ma ruin that
I will
shit.
make you pay.
Period. No,
I will
because
be the one to bring you.
Enzo just came with some energy that I feel like should have been applied to Stefan a long time ago. Because, sir, we're not going to allow you to move on and forget, hurt my girl Caroline's feelings when you know damn well that sis is in love with you and you in love with her too. Like, sir, let's not play these childish games. Like, we are too fucking grown.
So she says she has family here.
That's probably another lie, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Matt.
Look, Jeremy's a good kid. He's just going through some stuff.
I know all about him. I grew up with his dad.
Wait, you're from Mystic Falls?
Born and raised, till my parents split. I think that's why I'm such a geek about this town. My family were such big supporters. One of the founding families, actually.
Which family?
The Fells. I'm Thomas Vincent Fell III, to be exact. My dad called me Trip, but I was such a clumsy kid that I took my mom's maiden name when he bailed. I mean, can you imagine? Trip Fell?
That's wild.
So if you're from a founding family, that means you know all the stuff that goes along with it then, right?
Oh, was there a secret handshake I never got taught? Look, I gotta go. I'll see you later for training, though, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Realize that nigga a weirdo.
Any final words?
That is weird, and he's probably gonna die a really painful death. And I kind of hate that for him.
Look who got 27 across.
I wish. 27 across is a rock I am pushing up an endless mountain.
And all tongue twister Eddie turned top 40. Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam. Yellow lead better. Good work.
Are you messing with me?
No, you messing with me?
I didn't finish this.
Who did?
Well, neither did I.
There's
Staying
someone else
alone. Ooh, we love that. We love that. I can't wait till my two male lead character and my female lead characters, my two favorite ones, to come on back, because it's really ghetto without them. And yeah, with that being said, good night. Good night.